Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining our webinar. I wanted to take just a moment to tell you I appreciate the time and the fact that you were able to attend today in light of everything that's going on. I'm going to try and be respectful of your time, so we'll jump right in and let's get started. Today we are going to be discussing the value of teaching animation in high schools and how Toon Boom can help your students prepare for next generation careers. First, a bit of background about Studica. We are an academic reseller that specializes in solutions for schools. We have a dedicated team with 30 plus years of experience working with educators to provide optimal tools and resources needed for their classroom. And for those not familiar with Toon Boom, they are the leading supplier of animation and storyboard software for studios and media publishers. For 25 years, their software has been winning major awards, including Primetime Emmys. Toon Boom software lets you design and create professional industry-grade graphics. So let's jump right in. People question, why teach animation and storyboarding in high schools? A good animation program goes a long way in reinforcing foundational skills that prepare students for creative careers. Animation equips students to convey ideas and information dynamically with a human touch, while storyboarding teaches students the structure and pacing behind the timeless art of storytelling. By exploring these courses, students develop skill sets that prepare them for post-high school life, whether that's going to be in college or in the workforce. By focusing on creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration, Toon Boom helps to prepare students with 21st century skills. Additionally, there is an economic incentive to animation programs. There has been enormous job growth in this market with the expansion of streaming and digital content such as Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, etc. These platforms are developing their own original content, and there is a great need for people who can animate material. The rise of animation usage is also being seen in a lot of new ways in different industries, such as engineering and medical research. So much information is now digital, and companies need a good way to visualize this information. Skilled animators can take this information and bring it into an easy-to-digest format. It helps engineers show their prototypes in action. It helps researchers to show their work, and helps corporations better convey their ideas. The point here is that animation is no longer a niche skill set. It is no longer in the realm of only a few studios employing animators. You can find a whole new ecosystem for animation, whether it's freelance or whether it's for a company. There is a lot of opportunity for students who are looking to obtain these skills. Here are some of the related industries that we are seeing. A lot of these fall outside of traditional art and animation. E-learning is a big one, where they're using animation as a tool to teach concepts. Additionally, with the growth of the online presence of most companies, they are utilizing animation to showcase their products, instruct people on how their products work, and for PR. And think of the explosive growth of the gaming industry. There's a massive market with a lot of people trying to tap into it. There's a diverse array of opportunities for students who are looking to acquire this skill set. So what does Toon Boom have to offer schools? They have software licenses specifically catered to schools. They offer curriculum, student certification, as well as professional development to help you as an instructor get up to speed. There are two main programs which Toon Boom offers, Harmony and Storyboard Pro. We will take a big picture look at both. Harmony is in the realm of animation, and Storyboard in the scope of, as you may have guessed, storyboarding. First, we're going to look at Harmony, which is a 2D animation program. Harmony comes in 3 different versions, Essentials, Advanced, and Premium. Harmony Essentials is the most basic version, basically an introductory level software. Advanced is the mid-level version, which focuses on building 2D animation skills, and Harmony Premium is the all-inclusive version, designed for career pathways and CTE to prepare students for careers using animation. With all three versions, you are going to get access to the main features: inking, painting, rigging, and animating. Those are your big four. If you don't have those, you really don't have an animation program. So every version of Harmony has all those features. You get tools for paperless animation and simple cutout, simple timeline layer hierarchy, and bone deformers. Additionally, you get access to compositing and special effects tools. You also have access to vector tools, which is increasingly in demand, especially with web development. You can also export directly to game engines, which makes Harmony a good tool for people who are looking to go into game development animation. More specifically, you can export directly into the Unity 3D game engine, which is an industry standard engine largely used in mobile development and mobile games. And lastly, you can export all of your common file formats for still images and video. You get all these features between every version of Harmony, no matter which one you use. First, we'll look at Harmony Essentials, your entry-level version of the program. It has all those features we just discussed. It is a good tool for doing simple animation and teaching a basic entry-level class with students who haven't really touched animation programs before. It will help them get familiar with working on a timeline and doing keyframe animation. To the right is a screenshot of a drawing, and on the left is a shot of some animation tools to kind of show you how they compare with the Harmony Advanced version, which is right here. You can see that we have expanded our toolset quite a bit with the Advanced version. Harmony Advanced takes everything Essentials has and then adds more features onto it, such as morphing, onion skinning, shift and trace, some extra timeline functionality, and bitmap. This is an intermediate level version of the program, and this is where you're going to have a few more tools at your disposal to work with and make more fine-tuned animation. Some of the things you'll notice on the animation menu that got added were morphing and doing linear motion. On the drawing panel, you can create color art from line art, which provides more inking and painting flexibility, generate automat, which allows you to quickly fill in sketch objects, and then this image of the ballerina on the left here is an example of onion skinning. Onion skinning lets you see several keyframes at once. What we see in the pink here are the frames that came before. What we see full colored in the middle is the current frame, and what we see on the right are the frames that we are going to. This allows you to make decisions on how to create or change an image based on the previous image in the sequence. It is a valuable feature for fine-tuning your animations. Harmony Premium incorporates everything the Essentials and Advanced versions have and adds the full set of Harmony features. You get more sophisticated cutout animations, more sophisticated rigging features, curve and envelope deformers to be able to do more advanced animation. You can also import 3D models with Harmony Premium. So if a student is using Blender, Maya, or 3ds Max, they can bring their models that they are working on in those programs into Harmony. You also get access to the node-based compositing tree, which is the screenshot on the right. This is a very powerful feature which helps you with your rigging, handling layers, and your compositing and effects. Working with Harmony Premium allows your students to work with the professional level software they will encounter in the real world. That is the big picture of Harmony and the three different versions. So now we're going to switch gears here and look at Storyboard Pro. Again, Storyboard Pro is exactly what it sounds like, a storyboarding software. This helps with the pre-production process. Storyboard software is used for planning out your story. It allows you to put your ideas and concepts into a visual presentation prior to going into full production. Students can visualize, organize, and pitch their creative ideas, allowing them to communicate their vision. Sorry about that. This screenshot captures what the program looks like. You have your timeline down at the bottom, which are your different shots, and you can go through them one by one, or you can play it back in real time. You have your layers on the right side, and you have all your tools down along the left side, with other utilities across the top. It is a pretty simple interface compared to a lot of other storyboarding programs. What is nice with Storyboard and Harmony is that they both use a very similar interface. So if you know your way around one, you can jump right in and feel comfortable in the other. So let's cover the features of Storyboard Pro. With Storyboard Pro, it is easy to organize your story. You can easily reorder shots and scenes by clicking and dragging. You can even add comments and record audio notes. The program is user-friendly and easy to navigate. There are collaboration tools which help make it easier for teams to work together on the same project. And I always like to hit on this because when we think back to those 4 skills I talked about earlier, there's communication and collaboration. It is nice when a program brings to the table built-in features that help enable those skills. Just to give you an idea, the way it basically works is you take your whole storyboard and you cut it into sections, hand each section off to a different person, and then that person makes changes and works on their section without affecting anybody else's work. When it's all done, you give it back to your team lead and they crop it all back together. It is a straightforward process. In addition, you can create camera movement so you can basically animate with zooms and pans and dollies so that you don't have to just annotate it, you can visualize your scenes. Next, we are going to take a look at certification Toon Boom offers for students. This is a very important piece of the pie for a lot of schools, especially for certain funding. Several studies show that students who earn certification have an increased graduation rate, higher GPA, and improved confidence. Working towards certification also helps to promote increased student engagement. For students, industry certifications allow them to demonstrate mastery of knowledge and skills. They can increase job prospects, marketability to employers, and post-secondary educational opportunities. The exams are available for Harmony Advanced, Harmony Premium, and Storyboard Pro. Exams are not available for the Harmony Essentials version of the software. You may wonder how you can set up an effective course that will allow your students to pass the Toon Boom certification exams. Well, Toon Boom certification exams are aligned with free high school curriculum on Toon Boom's Learn site, which you can use to build your own course. Resources on the Learn site include curriculum, as well as exam prep study guides, practice tests, and learning objectives. These valuable free resources can help you as an instructor set up your course. Even if you are not leaning towards certifying your students, I would highly suggest you look through these valuable resources. We will be sending you a follow-up email after the webinar with links to all of this information. So let's take a look at the Learn site. The Toon Boom Learn site contains a wealth of information to cover everything you need to know. You can create an account and it will track your progress with access to some very simple quiz questions after each lesson. This site has hundreds of hours of learning content for both Storyboard Pro and Harmony. The site includes tutorials in text, images, and short videos. Here is what the site looks like. You simply choose the version of the software you are working with and the journey begins. I am going to pick Harmony Premium here. As you can see, it takes me to the Kickstart page, which covers the main steps, basic features, and workflow for the software. It will show you the courses with the number of topics in each course. We will click on the first course, how to create and set up your project with Harmony Premium. We will then click into the topic Importing Images. You can see here there's a short video. And as you scroll down the page, you will find the process written out in step-by-step directions. And at the end, there's a short quiz. If we go back to the Toon Boom Learn homepage, at the top of the page you can also select Journeys and Courses. Journeys are essentially like a chapter in a textbook that covers a complete skill set, and courses cover specific subjects related to that skill. Within the courses are specific topics, that is, lessons or modules. Going into Journeys, I am selecting Cutout Animator at the right. You can see there are 5 courses to the Cutout Animator and the number of modules assigned to each course. You can then click into any course. Here we will go into Animation Concepts with Harmony Premium. This shows you the modules in that course and what they cover. You can also see how many topics are covered and how much time is estimated for each of these sections. Drilling in further and opening the module Basic Concepts with Harmony Premium, you can see each of the lessons and suggested time for each. If you click the lesson, line, and color layers, you will see the instructions with a short quiz. You can see on the upper right this lesson should take 10 minutes and is a beginner lesson. You can find everything from beginner lessons, intermediate, and advanced lessons to assist you in Toon Boom's Learn portal. If you do not want to follow an entire journey and wish to supplement your own curriculum with some specific courses, you can go back to the home screen and select courses from the top of the page. You can search and filter by products, lessons, tags, etc. So you can see the Toon Boom Learn site offers an abundance of material that you can easily access to help you and your students achieve success with their software. Toon Boom understands schools have different objectives and different budgets, so they have strived to develop a variety of resources to make teachers and students successful. Our follow-up email will provide you with links to the Learn site where you can peruse all of these great resources. In addition to all the great free resources, if your school has a professional development budget, Toon Boom has options for that as well. Toon Boom's professional development is done directly with a trainer from Toon Boom. Training is offered as remote online, half day, 3.5 hours, full day, 2 3.5-hour sessions, and 5-day, 35 hours worth of training. They will work with you to provide a program that is tailored to what you feel your faculty's needs are, whether you need in-depth training or just a little tune-up. This training is for your school alone, and you will not be lumped into a group session with other participants. Toon Boom also offers on-site, in-person training. Toon Boom is committed to the education market with focus on creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. Toon Boom helps to prepare students for the future. Their software is being taught at hundreds of colleges and universities around the world. For students who are college-bound and are interested in animation, early exposure to the Toon Boom software can provide them with a head start and help them succeed. Here are just a few of the notable animation schools using Toon Boom. In industry, Toon Boom is the premier storyboarding and animation software. Productions made with their software have won several major awards and Primetime Emmys, and they were voted Best Animation Software of 2018 and 2019 by Animation Magazine. You will find their software is used at every level, from big-name studios to smaller production houses. Here are just a few of the studios and productions that are made using Toon Boom software. So, to sum it all up, Toon Boom offers a fully engaging, customizable program of licenses, curriculum, student certification exams, and professional development to fit your school's needs, budget, and agenda. With Toon Boom, students can leverage their skills in diverse careers that span industries across the globe. Jobs are plentiful for trained animators and storyboard artists in traditional entertainment fields like film, television, and game development. Animation skills are also in wide demand for creating explainer and training videos, dynamic medical and legal illustrations, e-learning content, and more in virtually every industry and field across public and private sectors. In closing, you can view our Toon Boom offerings at studica.com/toon-boom-classroom or call to speak with one of our education specialists at 888-561-7521 or shoot us an email at info@studica.com. We will be sending out a follow-up email to all who registered for the webinar with this information. We would be happy to hear about your plans and discuss how Toon Boom can help you and your students succeed. So now I'm going to open it up to questions. If you can place any questions in the chat, we'll be happy to answer them for you.
Hi, Janet. This is just one question that I tend to get a lot. Are there any trials available for Toon Boom?
Yes, there are. Forgot to mention that, sorry. The Toon Boom Learn site has 21-day free trials of all the Harmony versions and Storyboard Pro. As I said, we'll be sending links out to that in our follow-up email, so you can go there, check out the trial, and don't forget to check out the Toon Boom Learn site, which is, as I said, has a wealth of information that you can peruse through.
Okay, it looks like the end of our questions. So let's wrap it up. Janet, thank you so much. This was a great webinar, and thank you everyone who took the time to attend. We hope you found this informative. Please feel free to reach out to us with any further questions and keep an eye out for that email. Thank you and have a great day.